brilliant speed with vibrant service. Vibrant broadband internet.
10:30 here on a Wednesday morning means it's time to start the show.
Oh, yes. Well, welcome to the Vibrant U Live. My name is Bo.
I'm Jane.
And I'm Nathan.
And we want to welcome you to a new episode. Last week, we talked with Mary Pesci, actually. Jane was not on the show. Mary was taking her place, and she talked a little bit about Light Up Litchfield. And if you guys didn't get a chance to go out and see it, it was very, very cool.
And it's lit up at 4:30 in the morning.
4:30, wow.
On your way to work?
On my way to work.
Nice. Yeah, if you haven't come down to kind of downtown to the Central Park area, it looks really, really nice. As Mary talked about last week, they're kind of ramping it up every year and kind of adding more and more. So, last year I think they started with mainly just a few candy canes. Now they added way more candy canes and a lot more. So, if you haven't come through town, especially at night when when it's dark out, you should absolutely stop by.
Yeah, I was driving through the other night. I was slowing down to get a better look at it.
Well, that's great. I think hats off to the Litchfield, Light Up Litchfield, because they did an amazing job. So good job, everybody.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
it is a lot of work.
Yeah, she talked a little bit about that and also a little bit about our community involvement with the Meeker Co-op and VIBRANT Broadband, kind of what we're doing, what we're involved in. This week, we're going to shift gears a little bit and talk more about the VIBRANT Broadband Internet, the process, the packages, kind of what we offer. So we're going to have Nathan dive a little bit into that here.
Yeah, so a few things. So when Meeker Cooperative first launched Vibrant, the first priority was to try to service the people in the rural community, the Meeker members, because they were the most underserved community in the area with internet. I mean, it was basically satellite. Maybe you had some old DSL that was really spread out too far and some other options, but there was very, very poor options. So Vibrant, we started launching our fixed wireless because it's almost impossible to run fiber to everybody. In the country, people are so spread out. You got you got a house every mile. It's unrealistic to run fiber everywhere, at least at this point. So the fixed wireless kind of comes in huge. We put in, I think it's 49 different fiber towers throughout our territory. So for those that can't get close enough to fiber, we can put a receiver on your property that can see that tower, and then you have the next best thing to basically having a fiber connection. We have 4 different packages with our residential fixed wireless. They go as fast as 100 megabits per second, which is awesome speed for streaming or schooling or working from home, any of that kind of stuff. And if you kind of not sure what kind of speed or package you want, that's where me, Jane, and Bo kind of come in. If you can give us a call, we can go over your home's needs, what we can do, what kind of service you need. And then our fixed wireless is not also affected by bad weather. I know a lot of that's a question we get a lot. Well, I've had fixed wireless in the past. I had satellite or I had another company's fixed wireless. This is a little bit different. You're connecting to one tower. It's usually a mile or two away, and that tower has fiber directly to it. So you're making basically that one hop, that one connection, and from then on it's fiber. So it's the fastest, most reliable service. It's going to be better than any kind of wireless service people have had in the past. So we're pretty proud of it. It works so well. It's basically the next best thing to fiber.
Right. And it doesn't matter if your neighbors have us or not either, because that does not impact.
Yeah, everybody has their own direct connection. So it's really, really going to work for your home if you don't have access to, like I said, our fiber.
So speaking of fiber, if you are on our fiber route, we also have 4 packages for that as well. They're symmetrical, so that means the same up and the same down speed. And we bring fiber right to your building or right to your home. And we have that centralized box that's located. And then once we get the fiber into your home, we convert it to Cat 5. So very minimally invasive coming into your home, and very awesome internet and reliable.
Yeah, speeds as fast as a gigabit for fiber service, which is insane speed.
Yeah, it's been fun to talk with people that have a package they've had or a provider they've had for years, and then showing them the fiber speeds that they have to, we almost have to say it a couple of times, are you sure that's correct? Because it's such a big jump in bandwidth, and especially in upload speeds. Some people are going from a 1 to 100 or 200, and it's it makes a big difference when people are using it for working from home, from schooling. Streaming's become more popular.
Laura just took a phone call, and the person said that they still had dial-up.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
Yeah. If you're one of those people that's struggling with, old type of internet, it's just not very fast, it's not very reliable. That's Vibrant can really help in those areas, especially if you're a business. So we also do fixed wireless and specifically fiber to businesses, and we have a ton of businesses making the switch because fiber, like we talked about, it's capable of significantly faster speeds, far more reliable. I know businesses reliability is so important. So many businesses now can't really operate without internet. Whether you're like a restaurant that must take payments by using your internet, or you're an office and you use your computer for everything. If you're out, and unfortunately we get calls from businesses all the time and say, yeah, I'm having these outages, my business basically can't operate. We can pretty much solve all that. Fiber is pretty much going to work all the time. And if there's any issues, we're a local provider. We're based right here in Litchfield. If your business has any needs at all, you won't generally find a company that can respond quicker, that's going to be more helpful, more ready to serve your business than Vibrant.
Yeah, and there's a few questions that we get from people that, they've had an internet provider and they know these are things that my internet provider does that I'm really not a big fan of. One of those is data limits. Data limits is when you use a certain amount, you either are going to really slow down, which they call throttling, or you're going to get charged overages. So if you have an unexpected, maybe a Zoom call or a project that your kid has to do and it's going to be, over your data limit, your bill's going to get higher, and we don't have to worry about that with Vibrant. We don't have any limits to our data. There's no throttling. You can use it as much as you want to, whether it's 1 hour a day, 24 hours a day. You don't have to worry about it. And then consistency in the internet world, we call that uptime. Ours is 99.9, which, like Nathan was saying, for businesses, for people working from home, you really can't have it as an option for your internet to go down. You can't work, you can't school. So there's no need to worry about any kind of consistency issues with Vibrant. And then we do include a router. A lot of people, when we talk to them, they say, do I have to go buy my own router? No, we're going to include that with any of our packages. And then for people that are really, stuck with their provider that they've had for decades and they're just maybe a little nervous about switching, we do have a 30-day worry-free guarantee. The reason we have that is we stand behind, our product. We all have it. We use it at work. We use it at home. So we're really confident, and that's why we have that. We have that just to kind of ease the transition, give you a little peace of mind when you are making a change, because change is sometimes a little scary, a little difficult. We want to make it as easy as possible for you.
Yeah, we can tell people and explain how much better it's going to be for them, but until people actually get to experience it, some people still have that worry about, well, is it going to be worse? Is it going to be better? That's why we put that people's mind at ease. Hey, you know what? If you're not happy in 30 days, we can do that because we know people are going to be happy. I don't think we've had a single person take us up on, 30 days. Nope, I didn't like it. I'm moving on to something else, because that's how well it works.
Yep. I haven't had anybody do the 30 take it back either. So Vibrant Phone. So we offer landline phones. If you still need or want a hardline landline, we offer that. It's $19.95 a month. It includes unlimited long distance, voicemail, caller ID, three-way calling. All of it is included for that $19.95. And if you have friends in Canada, you can certainly call them as well, because that's included.
Yep. And especially if you're a business and you have phone needs, we have a plethora of options for businesses. I mean, anything between like I said, a small business where you have one cordless phone sitting on your desk, or if you're a big business with dozens or 100 employees and you have phones all over the place. Vibrant has any number of solutions, and it's not one size fits all. We like to kind of get to know your business, figure out your phone needs. Maybe there are some things you can't do with your current phone that you want to do. Maybe you have employees that want to work from home and they need to use their work phone. There's basically unlimited solutions that we go over with businesses. So if you're a business that's looking for better internet or better phone or something different with either, Vibrant can really help you out on both sides. And if you're concerned about your phone number, I've had this number for a while, I don't want to lose my number. We should be able to port basically any local number here in our territory. So you won't, whether you're a home or a business, we can port over and keep your same phone number. That shouldn't be a worry at all. So you can get upgraded service, likely save money, and still keep your number.
And the best thing is we have Dave, the phone guy.
Dave Tremmel, our phone expert.
You probably heard him on the show at some point.
Or you know him from all kinds of Rotary or all kinds of things around town.
You probably heard his voice on a business voicemail. He does a lot of that.
True.
So if you've called and left a voicemail for a business, odds are you maybe you've heard Dave's voice.
And that's just what people love. People love being able to pick up the phone and call Bo or Jane or me. Like, I can call the same person I talked to when I signed up. That's kind of wild. Or if I have a business phone need, I can actually call the same Dave that I talked to the first time. With other businesses, it's not like that. You may talk to a different person every time you call, maybe in somebody in another country, another state. Here, you're pretty much going to talk to someone in Litchfield, which is really, really cool.
We do have a couple Michelles, but we'll get you to the right one if that does happen. But yeah, and like Nathan said, how the process starts is a phone call it's going to be to one of us. You'll talk to us about your internet needs, what you're looking for. If you're new to internet or just not as, educated on what you want for bandwidth, what you think you need, we're going to ask you a couple questions on how you use the internet. So we'll decide on which package fits you best. And then you'll actually get a free site evaluation if you're going with our wireless internet, or what's called a staking appointment if it's fiber. So we're going to walk you through how the line's going to come to your house. It's a conversation with you individually, so we're not just going to come and bury a line. We're going to actually work with you on the best place to have it. You can take our recommendations. We'll take your recommendations as well, and then we'll find the best way to get it to your house. So it's not something that's just going to happen without your say, and we like to have your input.
Right. And during that time, we're going to talk to you about if you have any private lines coming in, and we're going to ask you to identify them on our construction consent form, because we don't want to hit anything that you privately dug out there. We will also do a Go for One ticket, which is a public identification of all of the public lines out there. And so we're just really cautious, and we want to make sure that we're doing a good job for you. So that's why we want you to mark private facilities. If you don't know anything about them, we recommend that you get a hold of a electrician, and then they can help you with that. Once that is all done, then our crew will trench in the line, and then we're connecting the fiber to your home, and then we're going to schedule that installation for you. And our girls do a really good job of talking about the devices that they're connecting, going over your network name and password, and just really answering all those questions. We do a great job with that. And then once that phone call is taken care of, we have the installation. The technician does a really good, thorough job and connects all of the devices and shows you, in a sense, how to do that, and then kind of walks you through the install. And if you have any questions, they're there to take care of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that it is always a concern when people are making a change. Well, what am I going to like it? What does it entail? What does the installation entail? All this stuff. I think Vibrant goes above and beyond, kind of keeping people in the loop as the process goes, meeting you through on-site ahead of time, discussing what it's going to take to bring it in, connecting your devices at the end and making sure everything that you want to work is working. That's all very important to us. And we even do follow-up calls after installation to make sure, hey, did you have any follow-up questions? Is there any kind of issues we need to resolve? Anything like that. So, we're going, I think, above and beyond to make sure people are comfortable, people are happy with the change. If people have questions after the fact, like I said, you're going to call the same Litchfield office, and you can talk to the same people. So you're not going to get the runaround. You don't have to explain yourself every time to a whole different person. So I love all of that. And if you're a business, the process is even a little bit kind of above and beyond that. If you're interested in internet phone, any possible solution, me and usually Dave Chummel, you mentioned, we'll usually meet with you ahead of time at the business, get to know your business, figure out what your needs truly are, what your wants are. Maybe you have phone service now, but maybe it can't do some things that you want it to do. We kind of figure all that stuff out ahead of time, so you have an idea of what kind of service you're going to get, what price you're going to pay, all that stuff. Because especially with businesses, it's not a one size fits all. Every business is different. Every need, every want. We really like to customize it for businesses. So absolutely give us a call. You have nothing to lose. If nothing else, we'll come out, discuss your needs, get you a quote. And we've been switching so many businesses by both providing better service, better product, and usually a better deal at the same time.
Yeah. So if you have questions, you can always give us a call. Our number is 320-693-3231. You can hop on our website to learn some more information. You can send us a request on there as well. And you can also watch replays of these episodes on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel. Feel free for you to share them with somebody that you think would benefit from them. And also you can listen live here Wednesday on KLFD at 10:30. So I want to thank everyone for listening. I want to thank Randy for having us. And hope that you can tune in next Wednesday for another Vibrant You Live. My name is Bo.
I'm Jane.
And I'm Nathan.
And who wouldn't want to be the person listening to the program today?
Amen.
Brilliant speed with Vibrant service. Vibrant Broadband Internet. Vibrant Broadband Internet.